Las Vegas Raiders.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from Vegas. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. Look at him go! Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Return, starting from the 5. And they managed to get this thing to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. Not much they should equal on maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the fake. Here's Shot. That one down the field.
Something is going to happen with him. I don't know exactly.
It is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle on themselves into this game.
45, right.
Rolling on third down, Rattler. And one caught Devon Bailey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
They're going to go, and it's Rattler. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Throwing on second down. Smith.
so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's going to be hard to stop.
Carlson now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing is Ratcliffe. Back deep for Olave. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. That will lead to a second down. Here we go. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. LeVon Bailey, touchdown Saints.
I was looking at this man's paperwork, sitting there like, hold on, I gotta show my folks. Hold on, I'll be right back. They're gonna tell you how to work this out. For real, they got you. No, he running upstairs. He goes into one of these cells upstairs. And he's in there maybe 7 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they're looking at his charges, they reading it up real good or whatever. And they looking down.
On now, Cade York for the point out. He's got it. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Saints 7. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it is Zamir White. Solid one back there. He'll get this out back to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and 2. Here we go. He's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond.
to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it stays in the knees. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On second down, Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Jinty. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and still set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's third and 4. To throw, it's Smith. Intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
On first and 10, Rattler. They can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's Rattler now on second down. And that's all incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack his defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders. They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. From the pistol, Smith. Got this one down, tempting. He's got it to the 14-yard line. A nice start to the drive. 8 of 10, and a quick first down.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Smith to the throw on first and 10. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard sideline.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the
They'll
play.
come up here, first and 10.
Las Vegas. First down. First and 10.
To Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 39-yard line.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Ballard. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Rock Ballard. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Gino. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Ballard. And he's out of that.
Down inside the 35. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Two minutes remain
Here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Run right at the gut. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. With Justin Reed up in the safety spot to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Smith. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. And one's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He dives and tracking for the first down. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Gino now on first and 10. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize.
On second down, it's Gino. To the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Ready? Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Complete to Devon Bailey. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
shotgun. It's Rattler. He's got a man, and that's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, here's Rattler. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Left, right, 52, boom. Right, right. 2, go. Right, blue. Drill, green. Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. Forced out left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 6, level. Blue, 32. Yellow, blue. Blue, yellow. Green, jack. Red, cycle. Check, huh?
Out of the gun, Rattler. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
45. Blue striker.
They are going for it, and it's Rattler. Olave come across the field. He's got it. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame him.
York, good on the extra point. Saints make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
There we go, Sonoma. 390%. Check 58.
A first down throw for Smith. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll find Pickett out of the backfield. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
19 yards.
First and 10.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the
From the
11-yard
shotgun,
line.
it's Smith. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Snap, let's go. Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. Ready?
Rattler going to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Ball red. Set, ready. White, stick, mega. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go. Black 40. Slide through. Hut.
Here's Rattler. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
60 red. Green jack. Blue striker. Red cycle. Go pink. Yellow. Zoom. Set.
Throwing again, Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air again, Rattler. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Red, yellow. Come on, set. Black ultra. White. Cut.
Rattler to the air once more. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Saints.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Ready. Black, 95. Steel, black. Cut.
To throw again is Rattler. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion.
Here we
The
go.
Saints
Here we go.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Claws red. Light blue. Hut.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
To return, it is Zamir White. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the pistol, Smith. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time.
There defensively.
And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Up the sideline, past midfield. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 40.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Smith. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Gino. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Nathan Shepard. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, it is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Yellow, 43. Black out. Blaster, 6.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. Right, white, 45. White, field, black. Blue striker. Ready?
Off play action, it's Rattler. Escaping to his left. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
50, huge, yellow, black ultra, green jack. Drill green. Set cut.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
30, smash, red. Ready.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Laube now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Here we go. Oh, it's on. Green light, you're sick. There we go, sir.
From the shotgun, Smith. Finding his tight end, man. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Middle.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Yards on the play.
Hey, on target.
Here's first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
There we go, sir.
To throw is Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker.